Governor is your cousin, Jenna, you know, big. I see a lot of pictures of you and him chilling out in Jamaica and all of that. How does it feel to have such a high profile that no one knows who this artist is?
You can, because you don't know who can make it and who can't.
Hey, it's your girl Kadisha, and you are tuned into another episode of the Kadisha Show. And today on my show, I'm very excited and overwhelmed because I have an amazing talent on the show by the name of DJ TYTY. How are you?
Good.
First of all, thank you very much for coming on my show. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're in the middle of a pandemic right now. Are you good? Everything's good? Family's good? Everyone's good?
Everyone's good.
Okay. Alright, so first of all, DJ TYTY, what influenced you to become a DJ?
Well, I'm into music. I love music. I listen to a lot of music. So I might as well put it all together and just be a DJ.
Okay, but hang on, you listen to a lot of music. Was that growing up? Like, who are some of the what kind of genres of music did you listen to? Reggae, dancehall, soul? Like, what did you grow up listening to? Because you're still fairly young, you're only like 16, so what did you listen to?
Well, growing up, I've listened to reggae, dancehall, hip hop, soca, all genres.
Yeah, I've heard you do a reggae set, man. Who's one of your favorite reggae artists?
It would have to be either Dennis Brown and like the new ones.
Okay, couple new ones of that. Okay, so I first saw you emerge on the scene in like 2020. I didn't actually hear your name buzzing before that, but in 2020 your name started to buzz, like during like lockdown and all that. Is that when you first came out, or was you out before trying to get out? I mean, what happened? What took place?
I was just coming up. I started off on my phone, and then Snowman was like, TYTY, you need to jump on like a live, Instagram live. So then we got all the equipment, got the new decks, everything ready, and then jumped on, and then I saw lots of people come up.
Was you quite shocked that so many people were accepting you like that? Like, a lot of people started jumping on the lives. I was one of them. Like, was you shocked at the response? Because...
yeah, they were shocked, very shocked. Very shocked.
Okay, so you started off on Instagram Live, got a lot of people following you. What happened next? What was one of your first events that you did?
I played at a party, it's called Cha-Cha Fridays.
Was it a little bit different though? Like, I mean, playing on live is one thing, but playing at an event, ain't that another? What was one of the pressures that you felt was different from playing live and then playing at an event where people are actually there waiting for you to really play some good music so they can dance?
Well, you don't really know what people really want, so it is where, like, wherever you play, it is what it is. So, yeah.
Okay, so at Cha-Cha Fridays, they loved you though, yeah?
Yeah, they loved me, definitely, yeah. I would go back, definitely.
Okay, so another thing I was amazed at is I look into Tim Westwood quite a lot. I really watch a lot of Tim Westwood shows, and I noticed that he bigs you up quite a lot as well. I mean, with that, like, are you shocked that someone like Tim Westwood, who's been in the game for so long, he's done so many things, is like supporting you as a new DJ? Like, what?
Well, it's good to have him on my side, really, because he's known in the game a lot. He's very known, and he's been there from the start. To be honest, yeah, he's been there from the start.
Big up Tim Westwood, man. Okay, so I know for a fact there must have been a lot of sounds hunting you down for you to join. Okay, like from since you emerged. But I noticed recently, one of the sounds that you seem to be associated with is Strictly Vibe Sound, that has Ashman, DJ Browning, who, you know, he's been in the game a long time, and Esther. Are you part of them now? Are you part of them?
Yeah, I'm a part of them now. Yeah, they asked me to join. They love me being in their sound, to be honest. Yeah.
But I mean, when you're working alongside someone like DJ Browning, Esther, Ashman, they've been in the game for so long, ain't there a lot of pressure? When you first joined Strictly Vibe Sound and it was your time to play, you're up next, DJ Browning's just played Esther, didn't you feel some pressure? I mean,
not really, because they play all different genres, but it just depends on what they play, to be honest. Like, if they're gonna go into R&B, then I'll switch it up, go into dancehall, and then Esther will go into like slow whining, like girl segments when it comes to dancehall as well. So I was ready, definitely ready.
Big up Strictly Vibes sound for sure. Okay, so let's talk about radio. You also play on a radio station. You play on quite a few, a lot of guest appearances, but one I know for sure is Heart and Love Radio, alongside Poison Ribs and also GOTY. The radio station's been around probably even before you. I remember Heart and Love Radio from back in the days. Like, what's it like playing on such a long-standing radio station?
Well, it feels good. It definitely does feel good. I got a slot 4 to 6 in the afternoon every Saturdays. So yeah, it's very good, the slot that they've given me.
And is GOTY and Poison Ribs, do they give you any advice, or what's the relationship like with someone like GOTY? I know he's a good DJ and he does his thing. So what's that like?
Yeah, me and GOTY were good. We're very good. He's a very good DJ. He can play anything. He could play. He supports me as well.
Okay, so you've appeared at a lot of events and you seem very booked and busy. Okay, one of the ones that I really enjoyed watching was Brixton Jam. Tell me about that event, and was you well received there? Because it seemed like a big deal.
Yeah, it was very good. It was very, very good. It was put on by Tash. Big shout out to Tash right now, because she didn't have to bring me out, she didn't have to put me on the actual show. So a big shout out to her.
Okay, one thing I've realized about you, DJ TYTY, okay, I interview a lot of artists, okay, many are very unsigned. Part of my show is to actually bring highlight to unsigned artists. I noticed that whenever I listen to your radio show, there's always a segment of artists that we probably haven't really heard of. Okay, so when I speak to artists on my show, the first thing they say is DJs don't play my tune or whatever. And there's you, who seems to play a lot of unsigned artist music. So is it because you feel that they should be given a chance, or is it more just you like their music, you want to play it, or do you feel pressured because you're young in the game? Do they just email you and say play my tune, or is it just from the heart, you just really think you want to give someone a chance because you're playing unsigned artists on such big platforms? It's just something that's really unheard of.
Alright, so I disagree with the bit where the artists are saying that DJs don't play it. DJs will play it, but their emails are get full up. You get a lot of artists sending their tracks to your emails, but artists do pressure some DJs, they do, but with me I feel like some artists should get the love that they should get from their music. Yeah.
So you would, okay then, so an unknown artist comes to you and says, I've got a new tune. You're playing at a dance tomorrow. You feel the tune's good, but no one knows this tune. Are you brave enough to play that song in a dance that no one knows who this artist is, and DJs probably look at you funny like, who is that? Would DJ TYTY drop that tune in a dance?
Well, it's a new artist, so I believe you can, because you don't know who can make it and who can't. It is what it is, you don't know.
See, DJs, you need to take a leaf out of his book, I'm telling you. Who are some of the artists that you listen to at the moment? Who's on your, I don't know, your iPad or your iPod or whatever? What are you listening to right now?
Oh, there's a lot out, a lot of music out there, and lots of artists out there. The main dance artists I listen to: Charlie Black, Version, Governor, which is my cousin.
Yo, you know, man. Governor this represent, DJ TYTY, you know what I mean? My cousin in real life. Yeah.
Vada and Vibes Cartel.
Okay, so they're quite highlighted artists that most people would actually say they listen to. So is there anyone that is probably signed or that's just not getting exposure? That is anyone that you think you want to put onto this interview that we need to check out? Is there someone that you might be slightly signed but not really heard of yet? I mean, because these are really popular artists that you've mentioned. Vibes Cartel, yes. Movado, yes. So is there anyone that you kind of listen to that most people ain't really heard of, but you've heard of them?
Well, there is quite a few in the UK. Starboy Taz, which is my brother. We got Swag Tag, Ricardo Royale. Got lots of artists in the UK. I feel like more artists in the UK should get pushed
Okay, so you feel like UK's got some talent, man?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you mentioned, Starboy Taz. You come from such a musical family, honestly. Starboy Taz is trending right now.
Head hot just like Max. Head hot just like Max. Shatta shatta.
How do you feel his career is going? I mean, you're his younger brother. How do you feel his career is going? Are you proud?
Well, I am proud because his songs getting played by some top DJs. We got Tim Westwood playing it every Saturday. Walkless, his new single dropped, Caution, out on all platforms, all of that right now. And yeah, I feel like he's in the UK. He's doing quite good.
You guys look alike as well. Has anyone told you that?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go back to Governor. Governor is your cousin, Jenna, you know, big. I see a lot of pictures of you and him chilling out in Jamaica and all of that. How does it feel to have such a high profile cousin like Governor?
Well, it is good because some people do like want to be related to him.
Do you talk to him? Do you WhatsApp him? Like, is it casual?
Yeah, it's very casual. He asks, he's like, oh, I'm proud of you. Wow. and keep going, and yeah.
Okay, I want to also mention about Dubplates, because for your age, I've heard some Dubplates from you when I listen to your show, and I'm shocked by some really big names. Like, how is DJ TYTY coming in from 2020 with all the top Dubplates, like from reggae artists to, like, how are you, like, is it a networking thing, or are you just linked up?
It's network and linked as well, because like personally I know some of them, like Buju. Right. I know
Buju Banton.
Yeah, I know him. And Taris Riley, Mavado.
Mavado is Starboy Taz, which is your brother's cousin. It's mad. So Governor is both your cousins.
Yeah.
And then Mavado is your Starboy Taz's cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, so you met with Mavado as well, and you've hanged with him. I saw pictures with you at Mavado's house. So tell me, like, what's his house like?
His mansion's nice, very nice. Yeah.
Okay, so another part of TYTY's brand, you might as well say, you have a lot of mixtapes that come out. How often are these mixtapes coming out? And, you know, on there you feature a lot of unsigned artists as well. So how often do the mixtapes come out?
It depends really, because every single week I've got stuff planned. Right. Like shows from Friday, and then you got Saturday. Okay. And then the bookings as well, so it depends, like probably like every 3 weeks.
So you're really, really busy right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what has lockdown stopped for you then? Because it looks like if we didn't have lockdown, you probably would be flying out. Like, did you have anything booked abroad? Is anything coming up abroad? Like, what is it?
Yeah, I got Malta coming up, and I meant to have one for Ibiza as well.
Okay, yeah. Ibiza, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right, so TYTY as a brand, are we gonna see like a TYTY clothing brand or something? Are you merging into other things? Because we do see a lot of TYTY things going on, the mixtape, this, that, TYTY hats, that. So would you ever think about branding it?
Yeah, definitely, and the Vanessa as well.
Yeah, who is Vanessa? We need to know who Vanessa is. That's what we need to know.
Oh, Vanessa's meant to be like TYTY's like girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming on my show today. We've had to come to an end right now, but tell me, is there anyone you want to big up, shout out, who?
My mum, J Labels, Strictly Vibes crew, Gold Teeth, the Hard to Love crew, and DJ Full Power, T-Box, we got Sparks, definitely, and Tash.
Okay, so the list goes on. Before I go though, I want to ask you one question. If there's anyone out there at home and they want to get into DJing, what advice would you give? You know, like, what advice would you give?
Start from the small decks first, and then build yourself up, and then
So patience.
Yeah, and practice.
Okay, so DJ TYTY, what's next? What's coming up?
My BBC guest mixed, and Malta, and I'm traveling. Yeah,
big things are on. Okay, so I want to really say I appreciate you coming on my show today. And you know what? I just want to say, for a youngster like you, like, you're really setting, you know, you're really setting the pace right now, and you're the youngest in charge, everyone's saying. So I'm glad to have you on my show, and I appreciate it. And big up yourself. Where can we find you?
Official_DJ TYTY on Instagram.
Okay, so make sure you follow DJ TYTY, make sure you follow Kadisha Kadisha, and boy, just tell me in the comments how you feel this show went, and yeah, big up yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.